Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Alas, and in this video we have a double feature going over the Compliance Edge DCK and DCK-R. We're going to go over what features these USA made blades have to offer, taking a look at the pros and the cons in order to help you decide if they may be right for you. Something I'm really excited to do with the Tactical Tavern is build a community and expose you guys to some really cool makers you may not have heard of, and Yoni over at Compliance Edge is certainly one of them. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gear and check out new makers. With that being said, let's cut into it. The Compliance Edge DCK and DCK-R come in a variety of different colors, but in this review, we're checking out the black on black stealth version. The Compliance Edge DCK comes in with an overall length of 8 inches. It sports a 0.19 inch thick CPM 3V blade steel that has been expertly heat treated to maximize the toughness. These both sport symmetrical and absolutely beautiful blade shapes with a smooth grind on there. You can get this in either the single edge or the double edge option. Personally, after seeing both, I would go with the double edge. If you do want a slightly stronger tip, the single edge will give you just a little bit more reinforcement, but that double edge certainly adds in penetration capabilities. I love that Compliance Edge offers the different models and handle options, so there's something in there to fit anyone's needs. I'm really a big fan of this blade design and the shape of it. I love that it still has a sturdy cross section, increasing the thrusting and striking capabilities, being easy to line up because you know exactly where your blade's gonna be because it lines up perfectly with the end of the handle. This also leads us to the top side jimping, and when I saw photos of it, I thought it was gonna be really uncomfortable and poke into the thumb aggressively. I couldn't be further from the truth. It certainly is aggressive, but it's actually very comfortable, and it certainly prevents your hands from sliding forward onto that razor sharp blade. Something that adds a lot of confidence for me while carrying and utilizing the DCK is that deep front guard. It certainly prevents your hands from sliding forward up onto that blade. It's also very comfortable if you're using this for any prolonged amount of time. Everything is rounded and contoured, giving you a lot of comfort. Really, the only difference between the DCK and the DCK-R is going to be the end of the handle, and the R stands for ring. So obviously, and arguably, you get a little bit more retention with that. However, you may be slightly limited on some of the more versatility in handle positions. I actually found it a little bit more comfortable to include my hand in that ring with a full-on grip, and it is very comfortable. The DCK-R gives you that added hook, very fast for deployment, and you have a little bit more versatility in how you want to deploy the blade or change it during your use. Both are great options and very comfortable, and on this ring, I love that the edges on the inside are chamfered, so you can easily slip your finger in and out depending on what the situation calls for. At full extension, it also locks in very tight and solid, which takes a lot of engineering to be able to create a ringed blade that has that capability. So at full extension, you can lacerate and slash and open your packages very quickly. Helping aid the usability, comfort, and retention are some G10 grips that are expertly done. I actually think it's art. The way that these fit in the hand, it feels like all you're doing is closing your fist, and now you got a blade at the end of it. Furthermore, there's also some of that texturing on here that lines up perfectly with my fingers. I seriously think that this blade was like made for my hand. It's so comfortable. But a blade is only as good as the carry option, and this does come equipped with a highly versatile Kydex sheath. The sheath design itself is outstanding. There's multiple eyelets, so you can configure it how you want to. The retention is perfect. There's no rattle. And I also really love this lip up here that'll help you pop it out because, again, this has tight retention, which is exactly how it should be, especially on a knife designed like this. This sheath design also allows you to get a full grip onto the handle of the knife even before deployment. So when it's out and in play, you don't have to adjust your hand. Once you grip it, it's good to go. When you order your blade from Compliance Edge, you're going to be met with a ton of options of how you want to carry it. I actually really enjoy that there are so many options. It's nice to see. But for a first-time purchaser that doesn't really know what they prefer, I'm going to give you my 2 recommendations. I would go with the IWB inside the waistband loops or the discrete carry concept clips. The IWB loops are so comfortable, and that stands for inside the waistband carry, although typically I find most people carrying this on the outside, kind of in the horizontal area on the front or the small of their back. Still quickly accessible and easily detachable, but I do think that the discrete carry concept clips give you a little bit more versatility of how you want to carry it. You actually don't even need a belt to carry this. You can clip it to your pocket, clip it to your belt loop or inside your waistband, and easily move it to a plate carrier or backpack. The Compliance Edge DCK and DCK-R are tools that I would absolutely recommend and encourage you to check out if you're interested in something for personal protection of the highest quality. I do think that it could handle some light duty everyday carry tasks, but more so this is designed to have on you every day for those harder use situations. I would not recommend it for any outdoor adventures. Instead, check out the Henchman, also from Compliance Edge, that has a thicker spine and would be much more comfortable to use in a woods environment. These are beautiful creations, razor sharp, reliable, and made in the USA, and at the time of this review, you can find them for around $295. There are usually blade drops every Friday, so make sure to set your alarms because they go super fast, and keep an eye out for special editions and different colorways. Do me a favor and let me know in the comment section down below, are you a fan of Compliance Edge, and which one would you go with, the DCK or the DCK-R? If you enjoyed this review or you found it helpful or entertaining, please make sure to drop a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram so you won't miss future videos helping you save money and upgrade your gear. With that being said, thank you for watching. I'm excited to see you in the next video, and remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.